Hi Capricorn, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is your weekly general Tarotscope for your sign. As always, the housekeeping is down below, so if you want to know how to book a personal reading, what deck I'm using, God on Girls Tarot, what deck I'm using, and how to find different aspects of your birth chart, it's all down below there, along with a subscription button if you feel so inclined. So let's see what we have for you for this week ahead. What do we have for Capricorn? This week we have the Ten of Pentacles. This week is all about family. It's about legacy. It's about possible inheritance. But most of all, this is about looking at your health, wealth and happiness and looking at where there are achievements and peaks. Who are your, where are the successes? Where have you had great success and great joy and great happiness? It also reminds me of the family tree, very much a family tree, our legacy. What are we passing along to the next generation? What are we taking as our inheritance? What are we claiming as our inheritance? What gifts, ancestral gifts, whether that is literal inheritance or whether that is patterns of behavior, looking at things that have been passed down the family line, whether that's behaviors, talents, gifts, finances, homes, what ancestral gifts are we using to our advantage this week? Also, what strengths do we have within our family network, within our family tree? We are celebrating those this week, so it may well be that you are celebrating celebrating a life, so it may well be, and if this is the case, I'm really sorry for you that there has been a loss in your family, and I'm really sorry, and I send my condolences if that's the case, because often when inheritance comes in, we have to have lost someone, but on those days we celebrate the connections that we have and the people we have in our lives. Same goes for a wedding. It may well be that there is a wedding or a christening. Not all connections where we get together as a family and recognise and celebrate those connections have to be negative. There are positive ones as well. It may well be that we're celebrating somebody's graduation, the legacy, the payoff of all the hard work that they've done. So this is kind of a really big family celebration, or a family, whether you're celebrating someone's life, someone's achievements, or somebody's birth, whatever it is. It's about recognizing family connections and the legacy that comes from that. What legacy did somebody leave behind, or what gifts were passed down to you through your ancestral line? Do you have a great grandmother that had a talent for art, and you too have a talent for art, and it's time that you started celebrating that connection and working on that and bringing that through to being what you're passing along to the next line? Is it also looking at behaviors? What was encouraged within you as you were growing up? What wasn't? What was discouraged? What behaviors, if you're a parent, are you looking to stop being passed down the line? Are you doing that ancestral healing? Are you making sure that certain things stop with you, that what happened in your childhood doesn't happen to your children? And it's about looking at all those kind of aspects of what family and those connections and what your material world looks like, and how you if not where you are right now, where you want to be. What kind of footprint do you want to leave on the planet, on the earth? Do you want to be remembered? What's your legacy going to be? What acts are you going to be working on now that you will be remembered for when you leave this plane? So without being too morbid, when you leave this plane and they're at your funeral and they're at the wake and everybody's discussing like, oh, this memory, that memory, what do you want to be remembered for? What achievements do you want read out at your eulogy? Do you want it to say they were a kind and wonderful person who loved their family? Do you want it to say they did the impossible, they rode across Europe, they did this wonderful road trip once across North America, where they had this story and this happened and this happened? What is it you want to be remembered for? Do you want to be remembered because you're incredibly generous, you were a benefactor? Do you want to be remembered because you were protecting the planet, that you were planting as many trees as you were possibly having cut down in your name? What is it you want to do? Also, what is your connection with the earth, this earth that supports us? Are you looking at what you're putting back into the earth? What is your legacy on the planet and this existence? What is your legacy? What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want to have stopped? What do you want to have created? What do you want to have maintained on your journey through this planet, through this life? look at what makes you happy, what's working, what isn't working, where do you feel fulfilled, what connections are working for you, what isn't, whether that's work or family or relationships, friendships, and just have a look at areas where maybe you've neglected them or not invested enough energy. So it can very much be your dreams. Whether you neglected your dreams and what makes you happy, what do you want to go and achieve now? If not now, when? Is what's literally just coming up. If not now, when? When are you going to do it? So it's about looking at what you want to be remembered for and taking that leap and making it happen. Because that's what the Fool is about. It's about taking a leap. It's about knowing that this is what you're supposed to do, that this is where you want to go, and this is what you want to do, and this is what you want to be remembered for, and taking the leap and doing it. Even though everybody thinks it's mad, I don't know why you're doing that, it doesn't matter. You know it's the right thing for you on your path forward, and that's what you want to achieve before you leave this plane. This is what you want to happen. This is how you want to raise the next generation. My legacy is I want to raise my children in XYZ way. So very much, those that are truest to you will absolutely support you. They are loyal to you. But when the Fool card comes up, people are going to tell you you're foolish for doing something. You're like, I just know I have to do this. This is what I'm called to do. So anyway, I hope that is of some use to you this week, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye for now.